Hey guys, I noticed on Khan Academy as I was checking your work, because believe it or not, I still do that, that a lot of you guys were struggling if you've made it to the area of figures on polygons on a grid. A lot of people are struggling with that. So I thought I would try this, see how it goes. I'm going to record myself doing one of the problems you could have encountered and kind of explain how maybe I would go through it. So the first thing I want to do is point out that like some stuff, right? You know these area formulas. There's area of a rectangle or a square or a parallel, any general parallelogram, area of a triangle, area of a trapezoid, and area of a kite. And they might have looked different when you did them on Khan Academy, but these are the general formulas. So our plan, or my plan, the idea for this polygon is to find the area without having to create a new formula. I'm just going to use the formula I already know, right? Like I have 4 formulas I can use. I'm going to try to create um, or find this area based on those 4 formulas. So there's kind of two options when you do that. You can either take this picture and sort of cut it up into shapes that you already know how to find the area. So I could cut it into triangles or cut it into like a rectangle and a trapezoid or whatever it is. That method is not going to work here. But the second method of building around it and subtracting away the stuff we don't want, that's what's going to work here. So that's kind of what we're going to do. I'm going to build around it. And my favorite thing to build around it is a rectangle. Okay? So I'm going to build a rectangle around this polygon so that that polygon's corners touch the rectangle, the edges of the rectangle. Okay, so you can kind of see what shapes do you see in here. We have the outer figure, which is our rectangle. That's the outside one. My handwriting is horrible, sorry guys. And we have like the inner figure, which is our polygon. In this case, it's a quadrilateral. And then around the outside, these guys here, right? Those are triangles. And notice they're all right triangles, right? There's always little right angles there, right? Because it's a rectangle, we drew a rectangle. So in general, our idea is going to be, our plan is going to do outside, we're going to do the outer figure minus stuff we don't want. Oops, I can't spell. Right? So the stuff we don't want in this case is going to be the triangles. And that will leave us, if we do outside, get rid of those 4 triangles, that'll leave us with just the polygon. So that's going to be like our plan of attack. Okay? So I'm going to do that. I'm going to start with the area for my rectangle, right? My rectangle, right? That's right, I guess I should write rectangle. Keep my work all nice and organized. A rectangle has an area of base times height, right? That's our formula. So I need to find the length of the base and the height of the rectangle. So I'm going to do that, right? The base, and remember, bases and heights have to be perpendicular. When you go to the doctor and you get your height taken, you don't stand at like a weird angle. You stand up straight and tall so that your body makes a 90-degree angle with the ground. You need to have that 90-degree angle. So I'm going to use this side and this side that make a 90-degree angle, right? That L, to find my base and height. So my base is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That has a length of 7. And my height has a length of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so the area for my outer rectangle that encompasses and encloses my polygon is 7 times 6, or 42. And area is always square units. Okay, so that's kind of the outside one. Like, check, we did that. Let's find the stuff we don't want. right? So there's 4 triangles that we don't want. So let's find the area for each one. I'm gonna do this guy. I'll try to color code it so you can know which one I'm working on. So let's do the area for that triangle. Okay. So area for a triangle is either base times height divided by 2 or 1/2 base times height. I'm just going to write that 1/2 base times height. Doesn't matter which one you use, they're literally the same thing. Okay, so let's find the base and the height for, I don't know why that my whiteboards thing is there, but whatever. Let's find the base and the height for that triangle. So I'm going to get rid of the 7 and the 6 because we've already used them. We know what we're doing. And I'm just going to kind of highlight where this triangle starts and stops, like where the corners are, partly because my drawing is really bad. So just like with a rectangle, we needed that 90-degree angle. We need that 90-degree angle here for the base and the height, right? So the base and the height are the things that make the 90-degree angle. This hypotenuse, this diagonal over here, we're not going to use that at all. We couldn't count the length even if we wanted to. We'd have to use the distance formula or something to find that length. So this base has a length of 2, and this height is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So our area is going to be half 2 times 4, or 4, right? Because half of 8 is 4. On to the next triangle. Let's use pink. Pink. This pink triangle. Okay. That's going to have the same formula, and I always write the formula down because it helps me to remember it. If I just keep writing it, I never forget it. So we're going to do kind of the same thing, right? Here's where it ends. It has a base of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it has a height of 1. So it has an area of 2. Oops, I don't need that 1/2 anymore, do I? Silly. 2.5. Okay. Orange. This triangle. Yay, right here. Okay. I did not plan my spacing out very well. That's good. So this one goes from here to here. So we have a base of 1. And a height of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, look, it's the same as the triangle we just found. So it's going to have the same area, 2.5 square units. I'm going to get rid of our plan so we kind of know what we're doing now. Okay. And let's do the last one. Pick green. That green triangle right here. Okay. I'm going to write my formula down, and then I'm going to find my base and height. So it has kind of those pieces. Got a base of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a height of, oops, write that, and a height of 2. So that's going to have an area of 6. All right. So I have all my pieces. Now I just have to figure out how do I put them together. Okay. So my thought is if I take the area of the rectangle and I subtract the sum of the triangle's area. Oops, let me just write. Then I'll figure out what's left over, and that'll be my blue polygon. So I'm going to do that. The area of the rectangle is going to be was 42. And I'm going to subtract the sum of these areas, right? So I've got 4 plus 2.5 plus 2.5 plus 6. I've got 42, take away, that's 5, that's 10, so 15, right? And then this is where my subtraction skills get rough, and I didn't think to grab a calculator. So that's a 3, that's a 12. 12 minus 5 is 7. 3 minus 1 is 2. Yay! So our blue polygon, this guy in here, has an area of 27 square units. So I hope that helped. And if you guys need anything else, please don't hesitate to ask me. If this video worked for you, let me know because maybe I can try to do some more. Okay, miss you guys. I'll talk to you later.